following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Fairytale February here on MRA Uno Division 1. We are into the next round here and we are beginning the Sorcerer 16 with a bit of a off-window matchup, a little bit before the window here. But we're going to have the action starting a little earlier than what we were slating it to be, but it is going to be very unique matchup here. It's going to be number 2 Monkey taking on number 6 Bryan in the Dream region, and I say unique for a reason because this is actually the second time both these players have played, but they have not played each other, at least in MRE Uno, since the very first tournament of the league all the way back in 2023. So it has been 3 years since these players last matched up against each other. And in that matchup, it was in the play-in. It was the third ever match of the league's history. And there was a lot of things different back then. There was no power plays. There was best of 3 for crying out loud. That has not existed for a very long time. So it was very, very different back then. But both these players have grown and changed as the time has gone on over the last 3 years, and now they will go at it once again here in a very, very much a different league environment here. So much has evolved and changed since their first encounter here, so we'll have to see how that will play into tonight's matchup, but it hopefully should be a good one here. Let's take a look at the bracket here, and we are getting down to the end of this here for the Fairytale February here. This is kind of the point in the bracket where things start going by really quick. So we got the Sorcerer 16 here. Monkey and Bryan will start. Bryan should be a 6 seed. That's a slight error there. But we'll fix that when we can. But gonna be 2v6 Monkey versus Bryan here. Winner of this matchup will play Acosta Joao. Both players actually popping in the VC at one point. To briefly check in on what was happening here. Joao, I think, has left at this point because it is 3 in the morning for him, so definitely cannot stay up this late for this one. But Acosta still here will be watching to see who gets the win here. Maybe taking some notes. We'll find out who gets it done. But again, this will be kicking off the window here. This is the only match of the day, of course. This is op window, and then the round will begin on Saturday with a very, very packed slate as we will get things rolling for the Sorcerer 16. Let's take a look at the preview now here. And as you'll see, for both, it's been a lot of similarities here besides the class and accolades. Again, Monkey in the that should say Legend, not Master. Monkey is in the Legend class, not Master. In the Legend class, Bryan in the novice class, both 9-4 in this tournament so far. Round of 16 record, both are even, but Monkey has made it to the round of 16 plentiful more times than Bryan has. This is only Bryan's third appearance in the round of 16 in his career. However, most of those one of those was very recently came in last season, so it hasn't been forever since the last time he made it. But then for Monkey, 4-4 at the moment here in the round of 16. But despite the difference in appearances here, both 500 at the moment here, so could even out. We'll see. Bryan definitely looking to be one of those boom or bust players here, and he's looking to boom here tonight. Then for career accolades, a humble bronze for Monkey to his record. Bryan still looking for his first accolade in the league as one of the OGs. These are two OG players here. Two of the players as part of the 20 original players of the first tournament. So both will be going head to head. As I mentioned before, they played in that very first tournament in a play-in. So back then, best of 3 power plays straight up did not even exist. Now it's going to be best of 9, 2 power play. So very, very different rule set here for this one. But for the CPU prediction, goes with Monkey 5-3 to get some revenge on Bryan. I guess for Monkey, indirectly has been waiting 3 years to get another crack at Bryan here. So we'll see if he can get it done, or if Bryan will go up 2-0 in the career head-to-head between the two players. But that'll do it for some of the preview here. We'll go to the booth. I am joined. Okay, well that's not right. I am joined by the co-commentator Alex. I need to fix the game channel for a second. There we go. I'm joined by my co-commentator Alex here, who's going to be helping me break down the action tonight. But Alex, for this one here, two of the OGs of this league here going at it for a spot in the Enchanted 8. Monkey looking to return to the Enchanted 8. For it's been pretty recent since the last time they made the Elite 8 in general. For Bryan, only one Elite 8 appearance, but that did come back in last season. So both have an Elite 8 to their name that came recently. But your thoughts on this matchup here? The shifted dynamics completely from how things were in 2023, and just kind of what you've seen from both players so far, and how that could maybe impact what we end up seeing here on the table tonight.
I was actually going to comment on the fact of how this match, I don't think in their right mind anyone really thought that 3 years from now that this match would be happening again with different rules, different standards, and a massive evolution of this league. Now, to say the very least, it is also very fitting that this channel is named Dream, the Dream Final Four. The reason I feel like that is because I feel like, I don't know for certain, maybe both these players dreamed of having this matchup again. Maybe. I don't know. As far as the accolades and the titles and all that, I don't think that really matters per se. It's an achievement, but I feel like it's more about the consistency, right? I feel like both these players are OG. Both these players, they know the ins and outs of this league. I feel like this will be a close game. I feel like the bot does have it right in the sense of it'll be close. I don't know if the bot has it right of who wins. And that's all I really have to say. It's an OG match, with an evolution of rules and evolution of time.
I do agree with you there. Definitely going to be a big evolution. You mentioned the dream part. maybe a dream of this rematch, but also for both players a dream of making it to the Final Four. For Bryan, never been there before. Monkey looking for, I believe, his second appearance in the Final Four. His one Final Four appearance came in Tournament 2 of last season. But I'm going to post the question for Bryan here. Not able to join VC tonight, but we'll see what he has to say in a bit. But for Monkey, we'll go to you here. Again, it's been a long time since you last faced Bryan here. Both of you have definitely gone down different paths. But ultimately reached a merging point here once again. Didn't win the first time, but that was a very different rule set here. A lot has changed since then. What are you looking to do going into tonight? To try and get some revenge on Bryan here after he beat you in your very first match in the league here. And try to make it back to the Enchanted 8 for a fifth time in your career.
You're making me feel old, G-Man. It's been a while. I mean, I kind of in my mind, I kind of forgot about it, but then I had to like really think about it, and I was like, okay, yeah, I've played against Bryan before in a 2-0. I mean, yeah, rules have much been evolved since then, so just gotta play much better than how I did, and also, I never really ever was in competitive Uno, so that's most likely why I got swept because I never knew how to play actual competitive Uno. So since then, I've actually been trying a little bit more. So it's been changing over time. So we'll see how this time changes because we actually have power plays and more longer games. So we'll see what happens.
All right, thank you, Monkey. Again,
Like,
I will wait to see what Bryan has to say here. He is typing, but
yeah,
Alex, I know
he's
you're about to
typing,
say.
but yeah,
Go ahead.
honestly, G, you. What's worse is that you made me feel old, and and I'm not. I was only in it in like 2024. Not to mention, I think I'm older than Monkey, and I somehow feel like I'm old and gray. But anyways,
Well,
I
I
don't.
mean that is the cruel reality of time. There, as things go along, get older and older. You think you feel old? Look at me. I'm currently working an intern part time job at the moment here. When I started this league, I was sophomore, or well, no, when this league started, was a sophomore in college. So a lot has changed since then. But all right,
As
we have
Bryan
Bryan's
said,
response.
Brian says, well, I'm certainly better than I was 3 years ago, but I'm not sure how Monkey has fared recently. I think this is going to be a good match overall, which I agree. I definitely agree.
Well, with that all out of the way here, we'll get things going. Voiles will be our ref for this one. I don't remember who's the higher seed in 2023. I want to say it was well, actually, let me quickly check here.
Well,
It
yeah,
was Monkey. Monkey was the higher seed in their 2023 matchup. He will be the higher seed once again for this one here. So he will
yeah,
give the game one call for this. Not a best of 3 this time. It'll be best of 9. So not gonna be in a
that's a 9 and
situation where if he loses a game 1, he's in trouble. But we'll
oh yeah.
see how this one goes as we'll kick things off here. This is also going to be where we start 2 power play as well, so we'll have to see how that impacts things here as we continue the first tournament of the season.
And the game has begun. And also, G, I was a junior in high school when I started, and now I'm in college, freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel I feel old, and I'm younger than you. Oh, how the time has flown.
Yes, indeed. Well, we're gonna go get things rolling with game 1 here as we start on the green 8.
The Chomic, both the players looking at their cards. I feel like we're gonna have a good game around. G, no matter what. This is definitely one for the ages. OG, like the OG of OG matchups. in a new set of rules, in a new setting, in a final 8, I think.
Final 16.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, well, technically speaking, their first encounter, it was technically been what is the current day round of 32. Of course, it wasn't the round of 32 back then. There was only 20 players, but so kind of moving
Yeah.
one round up here, but instead of only having to win one match to get to this point in 2023, they've had to win two in modern day 2026. So gonna get things rolling here. Monkey taking a little bit to start things off here, and he's gonna open with a green 2 here. So took a bit to sort through the hand. We'll see how Bryan responds here.
I expect both these players to take their time. Players to take their time. I expect it from both of them.
Well, Bryan posting the good luck, have fun. Nearly 2 minutes in here, so um, looks like Bryan is
Ooh,
not having fun to start things off as he has no green off the top of the game.
yep. As we Monkey's just gonna run with it. Shocks card.
That is Bryan's card there. So got the green 9, but that's gonna allow him to switch the
Oh,
red.
I got confused for a moment. I was like, "What are you saying?"
Yeah, that's his logo. It's on the scoreboard actually too. So
Huh, funny enough.
got that from
As we
side,
go in,
but
as
yeah.
we go from the Eli to the background. As we're just gonna continue running with red.
We'll keep running with red here. It's gonna be 6 cards straight on red.
Yeah,
Monkey
both
still
these
on plan A.
plan A, both these players I think are red hot currently. You know, red hot, warming up. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Bryan taking this time. Yep, a double. I was about to say double. He's guaranteed a triple play, but is he about to get quad? No, just a triple.
Kind of a reminder there. 2023 was a different bot we played on, and that had the max chain of 2, so maybe a bit of a throwback there with the 3-card run, but splitting it up with the 2-1. But we're gonna keep rolling
I,
yellow.
we're gonna keep rolling. Surprisingly, Pandora's box has not been opened yet. Monkey has to draw. So, and Bryan's gonna keep running with it, with Monkey's own card.
Monkey was on plan A before, had the draw on the yellow here, so not really an ideal situation for him, but he's gonna find a +4, either
And Pandora's
off the
box.
top deck or holding that and using it now, and we'll go to blue here. Throws Bryan back a little bit.
Yeah. 4-card difference. Monkey's on 2. As
So,
Bryan's typing out,
does Bryan have a
possibly
response to throw him back? No.
just a double. Double's fine. Close the gap. Monkey draws.
Yeah, so Monkey is out now. Bryan able to get to switch the red, so I think he's kind of back on track on what he was going for. Monkey with another potentially another top deck. There goes the green now. We're gonna have to
Goes
ask
to
him what
green.
these draws were here because I think he's had 2 draws so far, and the play after both have been a wild of some
Wild.
variety.
Definitely. Bryan typing this out. Ooh, switch. Switch
Bryan
her up.
has the wild from before and is gonna deny Monkey here. We'll get to at least Uno, maybe the
At least
game.
2 now.
Throws the
I think it's game.
give.
This is game, I feel.
One or the other, we'll see. Bryan typing gets the Uno.
Oh, Uno. Either Monkey plays something or risks it. Draw. He has to draw.
Gonna draw
Does
here.
Bryan have the win? Bryan draws.
I think that wild ultimately is gonna end up being more of blocking monkey there, and maybe hoping you get a little lucky, but ends up not being the case for the moment. Both gonna draw on the
I mean,
yellow too.
it's still fair. Still fair play. Funny number. What?
42,
Oh
50,
yeah,
52.
no 40. No, it was the remember the
Oh yeah,
53 or 43.
43 was the number we were throwing out there. That was 50. That would have been 53.
Oh, I love Draw City.
Brian's probably gonna go back to yellow here based off that, unless that was unless he thought that monkey was gonna keep going.
I think Bryan with I think a double here based off the length of typing. Yep, called it.
Yep, got the red run on red here, and I think the draw city thing was delayed, but gonna keep going on red here again, looking to get something going. A monkey gonna have to draw on red. Monkey looking to be in a bit of trouble at the moment here. Can't really find much going. Bryan plays the
Oh,
wrong card, but we'll get the Uno.
might be a fat finger. It happens. 5 or 7.
There it
It
is.
happens. Oh, as I say, R is close to G. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
monkey gonna
is
just
it
roll
double?
with the green here. We'll see if Bryan has the green to finish.
Does he
No,
have
he
it?
has the yellow one to
Oh,
finish actually, and I think for that one, I think that was Bryan's last straw there. Able to get a bit fortunate on the number placement to get that game win, and will go up 1-0.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, G. I think right there, that's fatality.
I mean it is just game one here, so not necessarily over yet, but
Um,
definitely a fatal number placement for sure.
that
Um,
that's what that's what I was playing it for. The number switch.
Fair enough.
I'm starting my own thing.
Yeah, Monkey, you had two draws at the start and then played two wilds. Okay, the first one was a green skip and then the second one was a wild. Okay, so the second one was a top deck wild, but the first one was a hold on the +4. Okay,
That was a
fair
plus
enough.
4. So I'm actually, yeah. You can type your question to Bryan. If you can also ask what the first Uno his last card was. I'm curious about that one.
I'm gonna go with that instead. But yeah,
Yeah,
we'll see about that. Other than that, didn't really have much to say because it's kind of just riding
same card I
the hope
finished on.
that you would get lucky, and then did. Same card I finished on, yellow one. So the yellow one then.
The yellow one. OG OG game. Still same jokes. Anyways, if you have nothing else, G, I feel like we can carry on to game 2, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how we roll with this. So we'll go to game two here. Monkey has the call still full range.
Still has the entire color wheel. It goes for 11.
They're gonna go one up,
Yeah,
and J Money with the blue 8 will kick things off here for game number 2. I think that's the second 8 in a row we're starting with actually.
yeah. Monkey playing quicker than last time
Yeah,
for the first part at least.
bit of a quicker start here. I think game one was just kind of both players just kind of um getting
Bearings.
situated in general for the series, but
Bryan
Bryan
with a
plays the other blue 8.
he self dittos. Pat in the back.
No, not really, because the starting card was the blue 8. He just had
The
the other
bot
one.
pat. All right, he's patting the bot on the back. We'll say that.
Yeah, I guess.
Bryan
Um,
draws. Monkey switches to the Geo Jow.
no. that one draw for Bryan may not be great here, especially if he ends up picking up a blue, because for Monkey based off that switch, we're kind of done for blue for now, so may not be the best situation for Bryan. We'll see.
Fade's always an option. Green 5.
Might be more of an unintentional fade if we get it, because that could be where the one draw ends up being blue, but we'll see. Just kind of
I
rolling
was,
with green for the moment.
yeah, I was talking about Monkey with the switch, mainly, as we switch to red.
Monkey kind of taking
By double.
Monkey's kind of in control of this game right now. 3 to 8 on the cards.
3 to
Bryan
8.
definitely Bryan definitely gonna look for a response here to try and even this up a little bit.
What I've learned in Uno games is that you may be in control, but all it takes is one uppercut and you might get knocked out.
Yeah, we'll see if Monkey has the uppercut to just kind of seal this game, or if Bryan's gonna have something to kind of drag this out a bit. Monkey is typing here. This would be plan A. Plays a
And
wild.
Pandora's box. We welcome you with open arms.
I think if Bryan has something here, it's gonna come out now. But
Yeah, it's coming out for sure.
we saw what happened last time. Monkey played the wilds. Bryan had the counter with the wild of his own. No ammo from Bryan
No,
here. Just gonna play the yellow 5.
yellow 5.
What does Monkey
Monkey, I
do?
think,
Does he get the Uno or does he have the finish? We'll see. Gets the
has the
Uno.
Uno.
That is the exact same way that Bryan
Happened
got the
last game.
Uno in the last game.
Yeah, it is. And Bryan might respond here. Potential.
Got 6 cards here.
Yeah,
We'll see what he does.
maybe either a reverse combo or make him draw. Maybe. He is thinking for sure.
Yellow
Just a
reverse
combo.
yellow
Just
8, so yeah, it does not seem like he has +4 or anything like that, and Monkey's just gonna finish on yellow here. Gets the plan A win and is tied 1-1.
yeah. I'll tell my question for Bryan real quick.
Alright. Go for
I
it.
just had one question.
Monkey, not a whole lot to say on that one. You kind of just ran that one down. Yeah, I mean, that was a mostly numbers game. There was only like a little bit of ammo. I mean, and really it was just like the double plays with the skips. There was one skip, one reverse, and a wild. That was kind of it. And to be fair, all 3 of them came in Monkey's hand, so that helps him out a little bit, but nothing too insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it might to a lot of people might just seem like a numbers game, but there's times where like I myself take risks and regret not using ammo last second.
I think for Bryan, I don't think he would have had a +4 option. At the bare minimum, maybe he could have had a color switch. Okay,
He
no,
could have
well, that
played a
was at the
plus.
well, that was at the start, so
Yeah, to be
it's a little
fair,
different.
too early, but fair.
Yeah, I think in that okay, so I think in that Uno situation, he kind of had his hands tied behind his back there, so that was
He
really
needed
yeah.
he needed a switch. Didn't get the switch. That happens.
No card to finish on. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think for Bryan's case, there was really not an ideal moment to use.
No.
Well, actually, no, because technically, you could have done +2 blue wave, but that kind of plays back into the do it on the start. But
Yeah. So he
all right,
yeah. But
well, hop over to game 3 here. Bryan has the call now. Can't pick 10.
no 10.
We'll see. We'll see if he goes upper half or lower half here on the cards.
I'm willing to take an upper half bet. I don't really know Bryan that well, but
What's up, Monkey?
What's up, Mr. Monk?
Okay. All right.
The OG7.
All right. House money wins, or not house money. House is gonna win that one, Alex. But OG7
Dang.
to start for game 3.
Just like every casino. Dang.
All right. So that's also the third start on the yellow 8. If we get a, I think a red 8's the only one we haven't seen yet. If we get a red 8, we might have a rainbow on the starting cards on the 8s.
Has that
Which
even?
would be
I don't think that's ever happened. In any way, no rainbow on a bot start.
I would not be able to verify that whether it's
Well,
happened or
that's
not before, but
well, I certainly don't remember one, and there's definitely no stream footage of it. So yeah,
yeah.
sure.
All right. Well,
Honestly,
maybe,
and Bryan with the +2 at the start, probably going more aggressive this time, not taking any risks here. As we go from the yellow Camaro to the bad Brad to
yeah. Well,
the
I mean,
5.
Bryan did have a draw on the yellow here. We'll see if that will impact anything, but yeah, I mean, with the red 8, that might be something to keep an eye out for game 4 here. But going to game 3, um, we're doing blue at the moment here. And I don't know. This
Playing
is
blues.
okay.
Ooh,
Well, I was about to say this was a numbers game, but Bryan just did that and is now down to 2.
Bryan's taking no prisoners here.
Yeah, he might see the lineup here, and he is gunning for it here. We'll see if Monkey has a response. He will have a response with the +2, so throws Bryan back a little bit here. Bryan's still with the lead, though. And I stand corrected. He will no longer have to lead after that draw.
Monkey takes the lead with that one. 2-card lead.
Down to 3. Bryan up to 5 here. Bryan probably looking for another switch here. Does not get it.
Draw.
Monkey looking to keep going on the red here.
I think Monkey gets to Uno here.
Or the finish.
Oh no, he just finishes it.
Alright.
Alright then.
Was that a plan A
And
too? I think it was.
I
mean, he had the
don't think.
+2 from before, but I don't think he self-drawed once.
Yeah, he
So
didn't draw. No,
yeah,
looking at it.
yeah. So far the
No,
the draws have really only came
I was just.
for Monkey in
I was just.
the first game, games 2 and 3. He's been able to run that one down with what he has.
Yeah, that was just plan A.
All
You
right,
can.
that works. My only question is, what did you get off the +2 at the start of the game? And Bryan, that +4 that comes unfortunately one turn too late. Red 5 and yellow 2. So that was just okay. So that actually hurt Monkey a little bit then.
Drawing from the spot is just bums. Had ammo, just didn't connect. Oh, that one always hurts. You sometimes sometimes have the green reverse of blue +2, the red skip just doesn't connect.
Yeah, Bryan did get down to 2. When he did that switch there, I'm curious to see what he was going for with that one.
I think it was the ammo that didn't connect, maybe.
Potentially, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a +2 or something like that. I mean, I'm wondering how much the +2 that he received ended up throwing things off for him, because I mean, there's always a chance where it could be like a wild, to get the Uno, but then he got like 3 different cards. He had green 7 and a skip. Okay, so he was gonna need the bank on a switch there.
He had the switch, just Monkey finished.
Yeah. and there was not really going to be an opportunity there to get the green switch, based off how that played out. Alright, well,
We
that's
can
kind of
move it
all I
on.
got.
I have nothing else either. And with that, we can move to game 4, Brian's call. I'd also like to
So,
mention, G,
mhm.
both of them have still not used their power plays early, which, of course, is fair enough. But
Maybe
it's
eight.
from
Yeah, we do not get the rainbow start, but Alex, you just kind of want to discuss more about the power play.
yeah. I mean, I expect patience from both of these OG players. I do expect that. Do. Okay, sorry, my mic was not picking me up. I was simply stating that I expected patience from these players and the fact that they both still haven't used their 2 power plays. It's most likely going to come down to like the final 3 games is when the power plays are just going to start coming loose.
Yeah, I mean, for Bryan, I think this is the first time he's actually been in a actual game situation where it's been 2 power play. Monkey, I think, is in a few of these, but usually the kind of the 2 power play kind of makes the strategy change a little bit. Some people like just kind of holding it on for the 1-2 to finish in their last 2 wins. Other people kind of like spreading it out a little bit, but this
Yeah,
could be a situation where both look to try to get the 3 and then get wins 4 and 5 with the 2 power plays. We'll see, but we're running blue right now. Monkey is looking to get in said position with a 3-1 lead.
we're just going to keep playing some blue. Brian draws. Does Monkey continue the blue train? He does, right into Nom. We're playing Blue's Clues.
Top deck blue 9 here. Does that throw Monkey off a little bit here? We'll see.
More like, Monkey.
Nom's clues,
Nom's
which is
Clues.
another
Oh,
4 potentially. No.
no, he was commenting on the way when I said it. Because I said it when Nom's card was played.
Well, I think the nom clue that we received is that M and Monaco are on the blue 6 here, so maybe that could give us a hint on what Monkey's looking for this finish. And that's another hint for what he's looking for the finish. It's definitely not blue.
Yeah. We're on Draw City.
Yep, and that will be the case here. We'll see who ends up breaking first. I think for Bryan, this is kind of what he needed here. He was struggling a bit on this blue, but is
It's a,
gonna get a bit of a reset here.
it's a draw.
Monkey typing something up here.
Every time we say break free, oh yeah.
Well, there it is.
Let's go.
There's the jailbreak there. We go in the green.
Yeah. What's sad, Monkey, is that like I think like the lower half of the generation will never know that song. There are a lot of songs that no one's gonna know. And Brian goes back. Oh, now he just. Yeah, honestly, I'm looking at my my phone keyboard here. It is kind of weird how the four colors are just within one key of each other. So with red, yellow, green, and blue, the blue the B is diagonal to G, which is below the Y, and the G is diagonal to the red.
Does make it where making sure you type it is
If
important, because if you have a card of a different color but like the same number, you risk potentially leaking your hand, which you don't really want to do, as Monkey is going to get the Uno on the double play on the red. Bryan actually switched to the red, which allowed Monkey to get that, so that puts Bryan in a tough spot here.
it does. And also Monkey. My hands are big, but they have like thin fingers. It's weird. It's just weird. What will Brian do next?
Bryan is trying the power play. He cannot
You
do that.
can't. Illegal to do it in this situation.
Well, Maybe it was better he didn't have it. And
Well,
Bryan saves himself from for the moment with the draw.
he saved himself.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a
I
draw
don't think he
city.
really, I don't think he really had any other option there. But I always mention sometimes the best play is no play.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, that's big for
Ooh,
Bryan though. Gets a green. It gets the green, which I think he'll be wanting the run. And Monkey does not have green either, so Bryan looking to shift things back in his favor.
yeah. Normally, I was about to say, Pandora's box is officially open because a player opened it, not the bot.
That green did not last long. Monkey able to switch the yellow here. Bryan maybe looking for a switchback, or just playing yellow. We'll see.
A double yellow, double toilet trouble.
Bryan taking a minute to type here.
Longer than a double. Is it an oh baby a triple?
It is a
Oh
wow
baby a
+6.
triple.
Got the +6 there, and so that really throws Monkey back, and is gonna get the switch back in the green. I think he was looking to save that for a finish though,
It
so
probably was.
maybe changes the plan up a little bit.
If we think about it on sports terms, Bryan got to third base in baseball, but scored max points in cricket. Monkey immediately switches to red.
It's gonna be another switch from Monkey here right off the bat. Really just not letting the screen play out, and this time Bryan's gonna have to draw here. Not pleased with that, to say the least, from Bryan.
I think the words say it all.
Monkey going
Look, look,
to be the thinker.
he's thinking. At least
He
it's with
thinks he
cats.
is. He thinks he is the thinker.
At least it's with cats.
Alright, well,
I support the cat thinking. Chess would say that's a brilliant play. Not not
red
in my
6.
ELO region. Not in my ELO region. Speaking of chess, I don't know why I like just while we wait for Bryan, I always delete chess, then re-download it, and then delete it. Like, I'm one of those people, I can't do the long games, I'm more the bullet type. Like the 1 minute bullet chess people. Because my brain works too fast.
I usually do more Sudoku. But
Sudoku's a great one. As Bryan
anyways,
draws, Monkey draws. Draw
yep.
City.
Draw City on both ends here. Keeps it going. This red not really providing too much on either side here. This is going to be the longest game so far. Getting close to 8 minutes.
Is this the game that never ends?
I sure hope not, because I got things to do tomorrow.
No, don't worry, I do as well. Like, the Northeast is about to get hit with a massive snowstorm for 3 days straight.
Monkey, I think it's hard for me to cancel work. So
Yeah. If anything, Monkey, I job is job. Come on, Monkey.
technically, when
We
you
need
think
them.
about it, Uno is a job as well.
I mean, this is like a charity job. Think about it. It's charity.
Anyways, Monkey with the red one, looking to try to get a switch here. Bryan will not have it. Does Monkey have to switch out of red? Does not. Draw City keeps on
Doesn't.
going.
Yeah. Gee, I know you're in the lovely state of Florida, but it's cold up here. Like,
Mm,
eh,
no, I'm in Jersey now, so I'm
oh,
suffering the
currently
same fate.
in the Jersey currently.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Sometimes it's I always forget if you're from there or that as we switch. But yeah, this snowstorm's like it's supposed to be 3 days, and like the snow up here still it like was just starting to melt, and now we're expected like another 2 to 3 feet. I think I still haven't checked.
I don't think it's that much. That would be a historic snowstorm if it was 2 to 3 feet, maybe like 3 to 4 inches. But
Well, it's over 3 days.
we'll see. I don't think it's gonna be 2 to 3 feet though. The last one we had, which was a big storm, was about a foot. So
Well, I'm in Rhode Island. Keep that in mind.
maybe we'll see. But Monkey looking to try to bring back Draw City here, but with the switch to red.
Switch to red. I ain't even got a GIF for this one. You wanna know what? Sometimes words. What was it?
Well, Monkey has some red here, and Bryan is gonna immediately get out of red. He is not a big fan of the color here, but that's gonna allow Monkey to
Oh,
cross over into the yellow.
are we gonna get the Skittles?
Would need the green 9, which Bryan has been liking. Will not get it.
No,
Goes with the yellow 7.
no, no. The Skittles. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I'm gonna
As we
keep
go
rolling
one down
though.
into the Taco, who is in VC with us.
I believe
We're just
Taco
going.
is doing the write up for this one, so paying
We're just
very
going
close
down by
attention.
one. Oh, we skipped it. And Monkey plays his own card. Is this the future?
We're not playing the 4, so 4 getting no love at the moment.
Yeah. No love for fours. I mean, isn't fourth seed like one of the most actually, no, it's the second seed that's historically one of the most cursed.
Would be
Oh,
the 3 seed, but it's gonna be tied 2-2 here with a 3-card finish.
two
And
two.
Bryan gonna finally get to that green, and is going to breathe a sigh of relief as he has been trying to get to that green for a while. Had a bit of a run there before, but then got denied again, and is going to end up finishing on green with a 3-card play that starts on yellow, ends with the green +2.
Wait, whole game you're waiting for that. Oh, that sucks. If you got a question for Bryan, I can get a question for Monkey. So, Mr. Monk, uh, I can't remember how many cards you had left, but what was the process with all the switches and all that? Was that just to try and uppercut him, or was that simply what you needed?
Numbers. I was just trying to be goofy, and I had numbers, so you got numbers. You just do whatever the heck you want, and then Bryan got me where I didn't know, and I could have at a point I could have switched to blue, but it's okay. I mean, that was a tough one for me to battle. I had a play I could have done with like a 4 play to the finish if I got like another 2 cards, but it's okay. That was a good try for me. So
It
I
was a very
tried.
good.
Yeah, I
Go
did my
on.
best with what I had.
Very nice. Also, to add on to that, it is currently tied 2-2. You have call again, Monkey.
I do.
Uh, talk talk to me through the process of what you think you have to do to beat Bryan.
I don't know. I hate that he's winning on cards that I like. I like high tier. I'm not the fan of low tier. That's the thing. Thankfully, Bryan's not here, so he doesn't have to hear that. But if he was hearing in the freaking YouTube live, yeah, he got me. But I don't really like low tier, so I'll play. Because I can call. I can do the call right now.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can.
you have a
Oh,
game 5 call here. I'm gonna quickly read Brian's comments here. As he was feeling the agony in that nearly 12-minute game. For him, the switches off green was pure rage bait. Had the combo one card away, Monkey would switch the color, but thankfully my draw city draws were the cards I needed to get that one done. So Brian was close multiple times, but the switch foiled his plans. But eventually we'll get there at the end of the day. And again, it's tied 2-2 here. Still no power plays here. Monkey has the game 5 call.
Oh, damn. Okay. If I do that, 13.
I'm gonna go 13 here. Get a little preview of the hand that Ryan had also for game 4. And yeah, you see there the +2s linking up with the yellow and green, but we're now moving to game 5, and we're gonna kind of stay on this yellow here, which was kind of part of that finish there for game 5 here with the yellow one.
It's quick. So, yeah, gee, this weather is like it's killer up here because like it's going from hot to cold, cold to hot, like in winter terms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like 6 hours ago, it said it's going to be a massive, huge, like 3 day snowstorm. Now it's just like, oh, you're going to get rain on Friday, and then you'll get snow on Monday. Sick. We're Brian switched to Monkey switched to green. They continue the green.
This yellow and green has really just kind of been sticking around from the end of the last game here. Been the two colors that have been working in tandem at the moment.
Yeah, I think a criminal would be happy with how much green has been played so far.
I'm guessing the money.
Yes, it's all about the Benjamins
Well, show me
as we
the
switch.
show me the blue now. We go to blue. Cross over the red though. That's
Ra-
Pandora's.
Are we gonna get a rainbow? Is it gonna happen? It's a quad. There's still a rainbow chance,
Still kind of alive, and it won't happen. Blue 2.
and the
Getting a lot
dream's
of
dead.
getting a lot of teases on the rainbow here, but none to be found at the moment.
The dream has died.
I don't know. I mean, we're in the dream region. Still a lot of dreams to be alive here. That one fizzled out a little bit, but it could pop up again. We'll see. But blue reverse, Bryan draws,
Oh,
Monkey draws,
yeah,
both out on blue.
both out on blue. Monkey is at a massive lead.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
six
even.
card lead.
I did not even realize that Bryan with a lot of cards left. Um,
Well, this is moving fast paced now. This is no longer a marathon. This game. This one is just a straight slugfest sprint. I don't know how else to say it. As we
Bryan
go
able.
from
Mhm.
we go from we go up 2 stairs and then down 1 stair.
Bryan is really being able to bring this back here with Monkey just continue the draw. I had the draw on the blue, got the switch to yellow. Monkey only has one play on the yellow, and Bryan looking to keep things going here, and really kind of turning this game around as he's going to have the self ditto, and I actually think that's the first ditto of the game outright.
That is the first outright ditto. The green 5.
Monkey's still drawing.
Oh, I think it's just as simple. I think he doesn't have any ammo.
I mean, I'm surprised. This is draws on 3 colors here, either getting very unlucky with when these switches happen, or he's truly just trying to find a solidified answer here. But he may be out of
Oh
time.
no. Oh no. I think he's out of time.
Nope, got a chance. Red 7 for Uno.
There is still a tiny flicker of light.
That is the
The
one
tunnel.
color that we've not seen yet. So I think he will have a play here. Just will it be one that can help him?
I think he has some. I think he has a double ammo play here. Doesn't happen very often, but the bot will sometimes just give you a bunch of one color on high card starts. Red
Just the
9
number.
is Bryan done.
He is
He's done.
417 for that one. Bryan
Ooh.
with his second straight win here and goes up 3-2. Yeah, I think for Bryan, not for Bryan, I think for
Oh,
Monkey, that was just numbers on that one. Really wasn't able to do
well,
much. Was hoping Bryan was short, but did not get it.
well, gee, look at this. He only had red. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, based off how the draws were going, I had a feeling it was that, or like, he was drawing and then just got a bunch of blue there. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, the one color doesn't
it's
really work when that's the one that they go to last, and we kind of saw that there. And I mean, when you have all red and it's no +2s, wilds, or anything like that, you're kind of cooked in that one. And Bryan gonna retake the lead here after being down 2-1, gonna be now up 3-2.
yeah. It is Monkey's call.
Could be an important game here. Bryan in position to go for the double power play to get 2 game wins.
Full send.
Monkey gonna try to full send here, which I think makes sense. But yeah, gonna be an important game for Monkey to win here. Does not want to go down 4-2.
Oh, dang it, they don't have that GIF.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We get another one. We get another start on the 1 here. This time blue.
is this what one was it a yellow one before? Yeah. Like, what is up with the bot today? Just
A lot of connections here. But start off with a ditto right off the bat.
the ditto off the bat.
Gonna keep rolling with blue for the moment.
I will say though,
And
the bot, it might not seem fair, but according to the stats, it is like fair in the sense that the ammo split. I would think because Monkey, because while Monkey has 2 more +4s, Bryan has more reverses and +2s.
yeah, Bryan has not had a
So
single +2 yet, or +4 yet, which is interesting. But I will mention Monkey drew on the blue here, so I mean, if that's true draw, that could be a problem, especially on a full send. Bryan had his
green
card played earlier, gonna have the shocks card reaction, but gonna keep going with green for the moment.
again. I don't know if we should be showing all this green live. We could get robbed of all the green. All these Benjamins we're leaving out. As we go to the monkey card.
And Monkey with the switch to yellow here, really looking to try and make up for that early draw there. As we roll yellow,
One,
he's gonna be looking for a draw out of Bryan here.
one up this time.
0 to the 1. Bryan looking to cook something up here. You know, I think it's kind of talk about the evolution part also. If this was the same rules as their match in 2023, Monkey would have got the win here with the 2-1. But yeah, much different rules here, longer series, and we're seeing how the series length definitely can play an impact here.
Series length always makes an impact. If people like me are used to playing fast and get slowed down, it does get tough on the mindset for a lot of fast players. And if you're slow and you're forced to play fast, it's tough.
Big run
Oh
here
no.
from Bryan here, +6, and goes into red. Puts Monkey back
Monkey's
at
on
17
17.
cards.
This isn't looking good for Monkey.
Monkey
Bryan
is
gets good cards.
Monkey does not seem pleased at the moment here with how these cards are getting dished out at the moment.
It's honestly valid. I understand it from his perspective.
Bryan claims that all of them have been played here. We'll see what Monkey does.
I feel like Monkey is just going to give him a taste of his own medicine. Hopefully.
I mean,
He's
you
type.
say hopefully, but the ammo response is usually a safe play. He's gonna go for the
Yep.
safe play here.
Taste of his own medicine.
There's a red in the middle. I'm not really sure what that was about. But also gonna just keep it red. So
That's.
that's
I
definitely
think
gonna be a defensive move.
I think I see what Monkey's doing with that red +4. I think, because he typed it fully out.
I'll
He
switch the
didn't.
blue. So two red ammo plays, and now we're on blue.
Yeah. I would just like to point out he typed the full red.
Monkey. To be fair, Monkey, you did just play a +4, so.
To be fair.
Anyways, gonna keep going with the blue.
I gave 4 to you.
Well, Bryan is gonna give a blue 2 to the deck here.
To the red. The red.
So we are back. We're back on red here. We'll see what Bryan has.
And since red is probably asleep around this time, I'll do it for him.
Bryan gonna draw. Does it in a weird way though.
Oh, wow, that really just we found something with the bot unintentionally. Nice.
I think that specific commands happen a few times, but it's kind of just usually it's just
No,
thumb fingering it.
no, you're good, Bryan. It's just to me, I think it takes the draw first rather than the play. Like,
Well, technically he didn't play anything. Also, he didn't really attach anything on that, but
well, I mean, it's not your turn yet. I meant after that. Because notice how it did that after he played or he drew.
yeah. Ultimately not really gonna factor much. He gets a top deck red 5 though. Gonna stay
Just get
low.
top deck. Just get a top deck with 5. It does bring. This brings me a test I'll do some other time.
Bryan really gonna be
Because
trying
what?
to look for the switch here. Disappointed with the 9 here. May have to draw once again. We'll see. He will.
Yeah, he draws.
There we go. It was lagging for a second. Monkey gonna provide the switch though to yellow.
He's gonna give him a possible out.
And I think that's why he was a little disappointed with that. He had the switch on the 6. So could have
Yeah,
switched before there, but drew
he
the top deck
definitely.
red 5 and didn't want to leave it stranded.
Well, no, actually, it was a red 5 before he couldn't switch.
Well, no, it was the red 6. He top decked a red 5 though. He didn't want to leave that stranded, so had to play that. +2 on the yellow here. That's gonna tie
Oh.
it, I think. Yeah. Okay, no, the blue 6 keeps it tied, but Monkey with possession
Monkey,
arrow really wanted this yellow here.
Monkey is pulled. He's pulled it back. I think. I feel like if Monkey wins this game, it was because of the amount of draws he had.
Yeah, Monkey was not too pleased with how the draws were or how the cards were going at the start of this one, but seems to have had things turn around a little bit.
Yeah, this is a
Ooh.
good turnaround.
Another
So,
wild coming out here. This time goes into red. Bryan gonna counter it. Monkey with another wild here. That's 3 in a row. Really wants this yellow. And I don't think Bryan's gonna have that 4th wild here to counter, and he's gonna have to draw.
if somehow there was, never mind. I thought something else. Never mind.
Monkey with his own card
Monkey's
there.
Monkey. He's cruising by. He's down to 2.
Draws keep on coming here from Bryan.
Does Monkey have the Uno or the finish? As we welcome in ALP.
It is ALP +4 to finish that one, and it's going to be 3-3 here. This
He
is a really
has it.
back and forth series.
Yeah, I definitely have some things for Monkey here. Man, if
Yeah, forward towards
you
it.
want to, yeah, Monkey. I need to know was that draw was the amount of draws the reason you won that game? Just the ammo you got ammo from that and all that?
No, I got more cards, more numbers. That's all I got, numbers. And then once he did all that, I got 2 +4s and a couple extra things. So I was like, okay, finally this bot's being a little nicer to me. So I'm happy that I got something. That's a big motivation booster right there, coming back from 17. So I'm happy.
Definitely is a motivation boost. I also would like to know you are ahead, or sorry, it is tied again, but it's currently Brian's pick. Thoughts on what were to happen if you win on Brian's pick? What would you?
Momentum right there. That's momentum with 2 power plays or 1. I don't know where we go here on game 7, but honestly, I feel like that could be a big momentum shift because this is the same way that happened with Sanford. I was down and then tied it at 3 apiece. So this is basically the same, and now it's just a best of 3. So if you guys want to say this, we're going back 3 years, and this is the best of 3 all over again.
That is actually, I didn't even think about that Monkey. Funny enough, that is actually ironic, G. The only it is back to the OG start if you think about it, but instead there's 2 power plays.
That would have been so busted back then. Oh my gosh. 2 power plays on a best of 3.
I definitely would have.
Yeah, I don't think we would have ever ran that. But
do you have anything for him, G?
yeah, I mean for Brian, we asked Brian just kind of what happened there. Would start off with the lead, kind of ran out with it, ran out of it afterwards. But Brian just got to keep doing what I've been doing, get best and get lucky. And ALB popping in the chat here. Looking to see this final third of the series get rolling here. But again, best of 3, kind of like the OG match we saw here. Roles maybe reversed a little bit here. Monkey would have had the game 1 call in 2023, but Brian gonna Brian gonna attempt the 7. I had to check to make sure that was good to go. He did lose on game 3, so we can't pick it again. So good to try the 7 again. I do expect these next 2 games to be loads here.
Yeah, Voil's got that. 7.
Right. So we started with the +2, but Brian gonna close the door on that really quickly.
He was just like, I'm gonna shut that door so fast. That's the thing with +2. Sometimes you want to open the door, other times you just want to slam it shut. Ooh, Brian with a self-ditto.
Has both blue 7s there. Allows Monkey to get the switch to the red 7.
Into the Eli.
But that's crossover
Yepes.
from Brian.
Are we finally? Is the rainbow?
No rainbow there. That one felt unlikely though, with this being the start. But goes with the green. That is Brian's card. Maybe that'll give the energy for Brian to keep this rolling here.
Yeah, maybe. Both of them on 4 cards. Both still have power plays available.
I guess the question is, does it come out? When does it come out? At least the first one. There was only 1 attempt of a power play in the series so far, and it was during a situation where you couldn't use it. That was in game 2. Well, Brian's gonna use it now, actually. So
there it is.
Looking for something here. I don't know if this will be. I'm not sure if this will be the finish. Sometimes people do a little bit of a breakup here.
This is a finish.
+2 wild.
It's a finish. I feel. If not, that is way too risky.
+2 wild, and we'll see what Bryan's got here. And we'll get the finish there, so it is going to be 4-3 here. 206 on that one, so that one ends up being a finish there. Has that one locked down. I mean, I think with the wild there, that kind of helps connect things really nicely. I think the biggest thing for Bryan was trying to get that switch into green, which with the crossover really was able to do that. So that ends up falling right into his lap there. Gets a big plan A win. I don't really have much for either player there. Just kind of ran through the motions, and then Bryan power played to lock it in, and now is one game away from moving on to his second ever Enchanted 8.
There's all numbers again. Uh, that's still rough for Monkey. It is. And if you're alright with it, G, I think we can move along.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep going on that one. There's usually not a lot to say on those games. That's just kind of plays out, and that's about it. But this is a big
Yeah.
opportunity for Bryan here. Could seal the series right here with the call once again. He is liking this low tier. Got the redemption on the 7 here. We'll see if he stays low or maybe tries something that he lost on before, like the 11 or 15. If I had to guess, though, he's probably gonna keep it low. Currently has well, he has currently 2 wins so far in it. Other ones are 10, 13. Yeah, there you go.
Why can we never escape the meme? Why is it always on our streams?
All right, well, yellow 9 will open up game 8 here. Bryan looking to seal
That's
this one.
I swear this is like the 5th yellow, by the way, that we started with.
There's been a few yellows, but yellow 9 I think is been a unique one, but we're gonna switch immediately to the blue here. I think for both the power play usage is gonna be pretty simple here, based off what we've seen from Monkey in the past and what we just saw from Bryan. So Monkey has to play on blue. Bryan is actually gonna immediately switch after switching on the blue here, so does not get what he was hoping for there.
He keeps going. Okay, he's still running with it.
Monkey with a lot of blue here. This may have backfired on Bryan here. It's gonna be a very risky switch.
It is risky. Monkey has something.
Wow, and that's going to be the finish on the +4 there. Didn't even use the power play. So that
Didn't.
puts Monkey in an interesting spot where he still has both of them going into game 9. So we just saw Bryan get the plan A win, and now Monkey with a plan A win, and unfortunately for Bryan, the switch to blue was just the wrong decision there. 3 blues and then 2 greens and a +4 there from Monkey, so originally was stuck on the yellow. And for the second time this series, he draws a +4 one game too late, or one turn too late.
Monkey wanted this. He wanted it. He wanted 2 power plays. He's got it.
I guess my only question here is for Monkey, why did you look to save the power play there and not use it?
I don't know. I just wanted to be ballsy. I don't know. There was really no game plan. I was thinking about it. I was like, do I want to? Bryan's drawing 50 times. Even if he plays something, I really don't think it would do much because you could see he was trying to get to green. So wouldn't have really stopped me. I would have just skipped, and then he would have just played because he didn't have to draw because he was on green. So would have had it, and boom, yeah. So I didn't really think about it too much. I just wanted to have fun and just hope for something random.
All right, well, 55 seconds on that one here. We go to game 9, the decider here. Alex, just kind of your thoughts going into this one. Monkey has the call here with 2 power plays. If Bryan didn't have any power plays, I think that'd be kind of good for Monkey because he would have like a reserve option to kind of block a finish here. But I think with how Bryan played his first power play, it's likely going to be the same for the second if it does come out here. So just kind of your thoughts on where this shapes up here as to go 14 for the final game.
I feel like it's gonna. Personally, I feel like it's gonna be one to see, because this is the decider of who moves on and who doesn't. I really don't know what to say. It's just OG match. OG match, OG players, and now it just comes down to one game.
I'm gonna be curious to see if Monkey ends up using both power plays here, or if he's gonna walk away with one or even both of them, depending on the situation. But it's gonna be something to follow in this game with the 4 team. But both running it down for now. Bryan with the switch to yellow. But no crossover the red.
Also over the red.
Been talking about the rainbow all series here. Green 6 would complete it. Do we get it this time? Been getting teased a lot about it and has not happened yet. We do not get it once more.
No more rainbows. I'll send the Skittles back.
Alright, well, we're running red for the moment here. Everyone has been just playing numbers so far, and no one's been making a big move yet.
No one's made a move.
Staying in line at the moment. A few color switches here and there, but nothing too crazy. Bryan typing up, maybe looking for the first big play here, and we do get one, and it's going to be a 3-card switch into green to take a lead.
He takes the lead. How does Monkey respond?
We'll see what the response ends up being here. Monkey gonna use his first power play. I don't think this is the finish.
No, he's doing it for
is not.
defense.
Yeah, alright, so
Defense.
gonna use the first power play to just make Bryan draw an extra card.
Which honestly, it's fair enough. He has 2 of them. He can't use them. He knows he can't use them back to back, so might as well, after a complete run, mess someone up.
That also will give him the lead here, so regains
too.
control, but that lead is not going to last very long.
Bryan responds.
We'll see if that scrambles the hand a little bit for Monkey, or maybe adds to it. Yeah,
Maybe.
got that one power play. We'll see what happens here.
So, the saddest way to end a series.
So wow, Monkey's gonna go for another power play here, and it seems like he has a huge run potentially.
It's a 9-card finish. He wouldn't say that otherwise.
Well, that was after a +2 also. Man.
Oh no.
+4 on the yellow, and then the yellow 1. So he's down to 7 here. He's looking for a 7-card run to the finish.
He definitely has it with the way he said it. It's a matter of how he uses it. I'm going to tell you right now, G. I think one of the cards he got from that +2 was a +4 to connect the yellow. I think that's one of them.
I think he definitely would have gotten at least one connector. Let's see. Taking a minute
Just
to
type it up, which is A-okay.
At this point, this is more of an execution thing. Bryan can't defensively power play at the moment here, since this is technically still part of the power play here from Monkey. And this is why I talk about the command thing. You cannot do 7 in a row here, so he's gonna have to try that again.
You can't do it. Can't do it, Bryan. Not back to back.
He is gonna have. Well, actually, wait a second. Wait a second. No, Monkey actually messed up. He played a wild plus blue. He has red.
Oh no, Monkey. Monkey, no!
Oh man.
If Monkey...
Unless there was some error on that.
Wait, hang on,
no,
wait.
that is red, and there is the can't play error here.
Well, hang on. Could he have
unless
fat fingered?
He
might have.
No,
Yeah, he fat
okay.
fingered.
No, it was a blue reverse, red reverse. Okay, he didn't. He just mistyped one thing.
Yeah,
okay.
I had a feeling it. I guess I was about to say, don't be scared. It was probably a fat finger. It happens. Yeah, Monkey. I need to know, Monkey. What did you get from that +2? Monkey, you here?
Waiting on Monkey here. Monkey, just kind of what you had there for the win. What'd you end up drawing on the +2 there? Okay. Leah's bingo, unfortunately. Not
Well,
getting fulfilled there.
Wait, I thought Legend did get no. Never mind. So we're tires 14.
Yellow 9 and yellow +2. So, okay, so we had the chain already. It just kind of added on to it. Because the 2 cards he drew were the last 2 cards he played, but that was just an add-on from what he had.
Yellow 9. It was the yellow.
So that ends up working out well for Monkey there. I mean, had a good starting hand, and then I thought the first power play was going to be used more just kind of play a little defensive, but it ends up being kind of like that double carryover where you kind of have the first one and then get the second one, and even the +2 was not going to be enough to stop that with the +2, the yellow +2, and then the yellow 9 that kind of wrapped that one up. Only thing that would have potentially thrown a wrench into things is if he had another green.
Definitely would have thrown a wrench in the works. But he still does it.
Alright. Monkey with a big win on game 9. Last 3 games end up being pretty lopsided on the hands potentially. But Monkey, your thoughts going to the Enchanted 8 here. You will face the winner of Joao and Acosta here. So just kind of your thoughts on getting the job done here tonight.
I feel happy. I mean, I was losing my mind like 90% of this game, every single game until game 8. I was like, yo, is this just how I got to play? Number efficiency. I mean, I have started liking number efficiency. It's kind of been pretty fun. So I'm learning every way we go. So if I can get a win that way with number efficiency for a decent portion of the game and then get lucky at the end, I guess that's just the game saying, hey, you put in a good amount of work. We'll give you a little bit of help. And yeah, you got to finish those games when you have mostly the power cards. So the luck just went my way, I guess, on that last one. So nothing else I could really say on that. Oh, wait, also, see, because you guys said, wait, did you guys also say something like be excited for who I get next, or no, we didn't ask that?
Just your thoughts on who you play next.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So it's either
Acosta or Joao.
Okay. So we
Also,
either
I
get.
gotta go AFK for a second. So, go ahead. But
Okay.
just...
I'm kind of excited. I mean, me and Acosta, we played last year. That was a tough loss. So if I play him again, that's gonna be a good rematch. Joao. Got Joao A. Smith. I'm fine with that. I mean, that's a rookie, so if Joao makes it there, props to him, dude, because that's gonna be pretty cool seeing another rookie in the Elite Eight. So that's gonna be pretty cool if that happens. But either or, I'm really excited. It's either a rematch or a rookie makes Elite Eight. So it's pretty fun.
Which it's fair enough, Monkey. I would also like to add that it's pretty much guaranteed that a rookie makes a Final 8. Just so you know. Pretty much guaranteed.
It is?
I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's guaranteed.
Because I know, let's see, because there's Joao.
There's Joel.
Mihel.
Well, no, Mihal. I don't think
Wait.
Mihal's a rookie.
Oh wait,
Mihal.
no. That was Mark who
Joel.
won, not Mihel.
There's Joel. There's Taco.
Mark.
There's Mark and Cyan.
Oh yeah, there's 4. I thought there was 3. My bad. Yeah, I guess one of them should be. Well, yeah. Wait, aren't like 2 rookies competing against each other for a guaranteed move on or something?
That's what I mean. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I think it's a Cyan versus Mark. Again, do not quote me.
Okay. That's pretty cool. So, congrats to the rookies. Unless if they make the next round, we're not quoting on anything. We're not gonna stats check on that. So, if one rookie makes it to the Elite 8, I'm gonna do a standing ovation because I feel like that's pretty cool for a rookie to do that. Even though I think we've had one last
Yeah,
year.
we did.
So.
I mean,
Hello, I am back. I was listening. But we had rookie in 2024. Make the Elite Eight before. But also there's not a rookie guaranteed in the Elite Eight. None of them are playing each other.
Oh, I thought.
Okay.
Oh, weird.
Cyan
Again, that's why I said
Cyan is playing Ard. Taco is playing Rogers. Joao is playing Acosta, and then Mark is playing. Who's am I playing? Mark is playing the
Rogers,
other
right?
person no, I might have flipped it actually. No, Taco is okay. Yeah, no, Mark is playing Rogers. Taco is playing Logan. My mistake. But yeah, none of them are playing each other.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Good luck to them, man. Good luck to them. We'll see how they do. But what a win tonight. That was pretty. I had a lot today, so I was really tired to play. But hey, I get to go to bed. Yay. I'm happy.
Alright.
Don't worry, Monkey. We all get to go to bed. Don't forget the East. The East Coast.
We'll quickly
yes.
read Brian's thoughts here and then get some wrap up on this game here for post game. But Brian, hoping for a good season. Luck wasn't there tonight with the +4s. Had one wild +4 through the whole game. Wasn't able to play it. Yeah, I mean, ironically, looking at the entire series, Monkey was 7-0 on the +4s. So
oh no.
that would have been absurd if Brian ended up winning this series. But
wait,
he led on every other category though, but not by the gap that the +4s were. So this is definitely going to be a monkey lean series on the card strength metric, but
oh no, I didn't.
yeah.
I didn't mean for what happened to me happened to Bryan. Not because no.
All right. Well,
Anyways.
Unfortunately for Brian, the chicken has been burnt for this tournament, but the chicken farm will be back on the grill or not on the grill, back back in the microwave, probably for tournament 2 here. But Alex, your final thoughts on the series here, and just kind of for Monkey, how he's looking to do in the Enchanted 8 here against whoever wins between Acosta and Joel.
I'm excited.
I feel like it's gonna be. You're fine. You're fine, Monkey. I feel like it's gonna be good overall. No matter what, it's definitely gonna be good. And I definitely have the funniest of feelings that like maybe 2 rookies make it to the Elite 8. But this match overall, it was just a tale as old as time. OGs face off, and Monkey got his revenge. What else can we say? Am I right?
All right. For Acosta, gonna be watching the stream here most likely. See what happened because he had to leave midway. Talking about a potential move up on Saturday also. So we'll see if that happens, and yeah, that might be rescheduled to an hour earlier. But yeah, that's for the other match in this region. In the meantime, that'll do it from us. Monkey moving on to the Enchanted 8, the Dream Regional Final here, looking to return to the Final Four for the second time in his career. and we'll be facing the winner of Acosta and Joao. We'll see who gets it done, but that'll do it for this stream. Thank you for joining us for MRE Uno After Dark here. On behalf of my co-commentator Alex, our ref foils, and both our players, and everyone else who came out to watch, thank you all so much for watching this MRE Uno Fairytale February stream. We'll be back on Saturday with a very packed slate here, which I will read off to you. It'll start at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with Matt Johnson taking on Nam in the Wizard region, and then we got a bit of a afternoon slate here with the Night region. Nick versus Larahuo in the 2v3, and then in the Cyclops region, Logan v Taco in the 8v12. That'll be 1 p.m. Eastern and 3 p.m. Eastern, respectively. And then wrapping up Saturday, we'll be in the Cyclops region, so we'll have our first confirmed Enchanted 8 matchup. That'll be Rogers versus Mark at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, that's going to do it for us. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, we'll be back with Saturday with more coverage, but until then, I'm G-Man. Take care and have a great night, everybody. Congrats to Monkey on the win here, and we will see you on Saturday for some more Sorcerer 16 coverage and the continuation of Fairytale February. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
This has been a presentation of MRE Uno Division 1.